Where are you going? I want to follow it and see where it goes this time. Kidding? Thought I heard a kidding. Nope. You're just a butthole. And you just keep going. Damn it. I hate these balls of light. If I can find a way to kill them, I am absolutely coming back and murdering all of them. Alright. I guess they don't have predetermined paths, I'm pretty sure, because they do seem to react to some extent to what I'm doing.
Wendy, you'll catch your death. They're all dead, Father. All of my birds.
Here. Take my jacket.
I tried to be a good woman. A Christian woman. But I've been proud.
Just as the Lord forgave you, so also should you. What matters is we try our best. God sees that. Come back to the village with me.
I'm not so far from Stevens now. I need to find my son. It's what Eddie would have done.
Yes. I suppose it is. I'll say a prayer for you.
Thank you, Father. She loved you, you know, Mary. You helped her. I'm sorry if I judged you harshly.
It doesn't matter now. It's late. You should find a place to sleep. I'm sure when the sun comes up, everything will seem better.
So I guess Wendy might have been like his... Well, are they even... I guess it depends which religion. I was going to say, was he even allowed to marry? But I think probably, yeah. I also did notice, though, when it seems like we've seen all the events, the little ball goes away. So I have a feeling there's still something we need to see. Tell me, little ball of light. What am I missing? Okay, yeah, there it is. Went this way. But yeah, so far there's not been any phones or radio things that were like way out of the way. Like logically way different than where you would have searched. But I'm definitely going to go look at this. Nice music, though. Hi, it's locked, but it's open. Yeah, that Frank must be like a uncle or her brother, or not her brother. It'd be her brother-in-law, I guess, since his last name is Appleton. But yeah, because like at one point, Kate or Catherine or whatever said like something Dr. Appleton talking to her boyfriend, husband. Whoa, that's not good. Look at this train wreck. Let's head on. I would definitely want to go back to the road, but at some point.
What's happened?
Stephen, thank God. Listen, I need you to get to the junction box. See if there's a phone working. No, stay back. Don't come up here. Oh, Christ. Is that...
Bloody idiot.
Oh.
Where the hell did they think they were going?
I think they must have thought they could walk out along the line.
Well, there won't be any more trains now.
You're a callous bastard, Stephen.
Just pragmatic, Howard. Did you say there's a working phone in the junction box?
Whoa. Controller's vibrating. A little bit. Just a little bit. So were they like walking along the line and the train hit them? Damn, that's a lot of blood. And a shoe. But still no body. Bodies. What's that on the... Oh, that's just screws, I think. But even if they got hit by the train, why would the train crash? Or were maybe they were trying to operate the train to get out? And they crashed it? I don't know. How does one crash a train? It seems like even if you weren't all that skilled in trainery, you wouldn't crash it. But what do I know? I'm not very versed in trainery. So there you go. I want to go over here because he specifically mentioned a phone in the something box. Phones are bad, we've learned, but he was looking for one. Obviously, either to make a call. Junction box out of commission until further notice. So out of commission, we've locked the door.
I've lost my shoes. I lost my shoes, sir. There's arches on the green. They've taken my shoes, sir.
Howard? Howard Lantham! You open the door this instant, young man.
I lost my shoes.
Now get up. Get up.
I lost my shoes.
What on earth are you doing here, Howard?
Stephen, he told me to stay in case Lizzie phoned.
Stephen, where is he?
What are you doing with those birds?
Concentrate, Howard. Where's Stephen?
He said he couldn't help them. He took my shoes so I'd stay.
Listen to me, Howard Lantham. You find your shoes and you get to the village. Find Father Jeremy. He'll give you some soup or something. Be off with you.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna find my son. Then I'm gonna ask him what on earth he thinks he's doing.
So notice he said he was hiding under the table too. And he was bleeding apparently. But he said in case Lizzie called. Lizzie's the girl that his mom was trying to set him up with. Not even faithful now? What a butthole. But he took his shoes so that he would stay. Okay. Okay. Impressive that old woman was able to knock the door open, though. At first, I couldn't figure out what was happening. Like his little light thing was small, and I was like, "What the hell's going on?" And I realized he was hiding under the table. He'd obviously lost it when he saw those people hit by the train or whatever it was. It doesn't even make sense they got hit by the train, because if they got hit by the train and it crashed, you'd think it would have went further than that, right? Like, it would take, even the crashing the train, I think it would take longer than that to come to a halt. Hello, ball of lights. We meet again. Yeah, we definitely need to double back around. See, I don't get like why it stops and kind of flutters. Now this is significant. It does have a mark up there. It's the only one it's got. Maybe that's what was significant? It was showing on me to see, look at the map. I mean, of course, and the other obvious question one has to ask is what the hell are these balls of light, and why does it seem like they're trying to help us? We don't even really know if they are, but, you know, kind of got that impression that they were trying to help. I think this is where we went off the track. Yeah, that's where we went out there. We went off the tracks, am I right? I'm gonna guess it's gonna go out there and come back. To try to catch you if you're on the road. Or not, I'm going this way, because I already went that way. Did it come from over here? I think it did. This game is straining my brain power, as it were.
Fancy seeing you here. Oh. Is everything all right, my dear?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm all right. I'm all right. It's just...
Robert. That man doesn't deserve you. I know everybody thinks I'm just a mithering old busybody, but someone
I can't imagine why.
everyone else is thinking. We both know that this marriage, it's not how things are supposed to be.
Are you talking about me and Robert? Or is this really about Stephen and Kate?
I suppose it is. I have to accept it. I know, but she doesn't belong here. You see that, don't you? There's a place for people, and this isn't hers.
Oh.
But I'm not talking about the color of her skin. Don't look at me like that. What they do up there, it's not natural. There are some things we're not supposed to understand. I don't like her, and I don't like how Stephen is around her. He was a better man when he was with you.
Damn, Mom. You think you could fucking interfere much? Holy cow. I would be so pissed off if my mother was doing that shit. Like, not only, like, trying to hook me up with somebody they really like, you know, alright, fine. Trying to hook me up with somebody who, A, is themselves married, and B, while I'm married, or even just seeing somebody else. That's pretty effed up. Like, I don't care how much you don't like who they're with. That's who they're with. Like, don't be trying to split up marriages and shit. That's screwed up. Hello. More suitcases, or one suitcase. The Peeping Tom's hidey hole here. Great. It's the training grounds for future peepers. Peeping Toms. I wonder how that saying came about. Peeping Tom. Who was the one Tom who got caught a bunch? And it was like, man, he's so bad. We named the entire act after him. Ooh, this is nice looking. I'm still trying to discern the difference between the ones that I have to actually activate and the ones that just go on their own. Like, what is the significance of that? Like, why is that, I wonder? Nice music in this game as well. But let's head back to the road. Yeah, these open spaces, like where I was, like these forests and stuff, seem to mostly just be there so that you can easily travel from back and forth from one location to the next. It feels like, yeah, there's still something else. How many balls of lights are there now? One or two? All right. I'm right behind you. We already looked. That was up at a train station. So, and obviously Kate is a person of color, apparently. And at least partially that kind of makes sense now, because the way she was saying they'll never accept me and all this other stuff. And she probably thinks that at least the mom doesn't like her because she's not white. But at least if what the mom is saying is true, which I could definitely have doubts about her being totally honest. But it doesn't seem like that's truly the case. I don't hear anything.
Rachel, darling, I'm sorry about taping over your music, but that is your dad and I. In case you come home, I mean, I know Mrs. Graves is looking after you over there, but just in case you come home, we wanted to let you know we're going to head over to Barb's.
Evie! Evie!
Sam, I'm leaving a message for Rachel. Are you going to say hello?
Jesus Christ, Evie, we ain't got time for this. The bloody car won't start. We're going to have to walk.
Sam, shush, it's for Rachel in case she comes back here.
But Charlie says everyone's getting together at the hall. Rachel's at the camp. She'll be fine.
Rachel, darling, anyway, listen, as I was saying, we're going to be at the village hall. We'll wait there for you. I think it's best if you just stay put and mind what Mrs. Graves tells you. We love you, darling. Bye.
You finished? Right, grab that bloody case and let's get moving. Come on.
Don't swear on the tape. Oh, British people think bloody's a swear word. God, they're adorable, aren't they? My God. What the... Okay, was this like inspiration or something else going on? Either way, I won't judge. Let's check in the gate first. But now we're kind of getting more backstory of characters as opposed to like interesting like details of like bits and pieces of what happened. I mean, they're still there, but they feel less prominent, and again, more about the characters, which is not bad. I'm just kind of saying, like, now I'm kind of in the mindset of, oh, I want to figure out what's going on. But yeah, basically, it seems like there's three main ways that you get your clues in this game. There are the radios. And those are easy to find because they make the static noise. There's the phones, and you hear the ringing. See, I think this is just so if you come from that way. Yeah, because there's that life preserver. So that's where that lake is. But the phones have like the ringing sounds. So you can find those. And then just the random events. And it feels like, not random events, but the flashbacks. It feels like those are almost always led. You can follow the balls to find those, if you will. Even though in that case, that tape, there was no. Well, there was a little bit of static. So you still have to listen. But the little balls of light tend to lead you to happenings of people. Like, look, there's probably one over here. There's one right over here. Right over here. Right over... Damn it. Oh, it was leading me to the radio, I think. But, yeah, so it looks like it progressed to the point that all the birds had died. Another duplicate.
There's something in the observatory with me. I can feel it reaching out to me. When it's close, I'm overcome with the most profound sense of loneliness.
Which is funny because the other guy I mentioned, everybody just keeps bees apparently. This is beehivington, I don't know. But, yeah, he mentioned like seeing everybody in the light. Specifically, I got the impression he saw all the people that had been missing, who had gone missing.